Hi, it's B and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today I am going to steam green beans, or I am steaming green beans, kale, and cauliflower. There's cauliflower in here. And I have some whole pieces of garlic smashed in here. And yeah, I can use my hands because it's just me. So I smashed a piece of garlic, cut it, about 3 of them, and just put them in there just like that. So this is my first time steaming with these pans. This is not a correct set, but this is what I'm working with right now. So I put about this much water in it. Obviously, like, measure it, and like I push this all to the side to make sure, you know, that the water isn't too high. So I'm going to steam this for about 40 minutes because that's what I used to do. So I'm hoping it'll be fine. I will keep checking it. I am going to cover it like this. So I'm going to let that steam. I'm going to keep checking the water to make sure it doesn't evaporate. And I got my garlic right here sauteing on very low. It doesn't really look like it's doing anything, but it is. It is. See, it's on low. And I have my same seasonings: turmeric, cumin, dill, sea salt, pepper, and it is in 100% avocado oil. And I'm going to be making this piece of steak that I have left over from yesterday. I normally don't eat steak 2 days in a row for because my body doesn't really like that. I can't eat meat 2 days in a row for digestional reasons, but I'm not going to let it go to waste, so I'm going to cook it. And this is a lot. I have plans. I am going to use half of it to make something else that I will refrigerate and probably eat tomorrow. Which I tried the other day and I was okay because I didn't reheat it and I ate it the next day. So I'm hoping I can do the same with this. So, and I'll let you know how that goes. So, again, steamed green beans, kale, cauliflower, piece of steak. Got my garlic going on here. Maybe I'll add a mushroom. So I'm making my dip. This is the organic dairy-free cashew milk yogurt unsweetened, and I added some of my sauteed, don't really show how much, garlic that I just took out of the pan. I added it inside here with the yogurt. Sorry, my lighting is so bad. And I added the dill, the cumin, the turmeric, sea salt, and pepper. And I'm just going to stir it. I'm not adding any other dressings today. This is just the organic dairy-free cashew yogurt with all my seasonings and dill and the garlic that's sauteed with its oil. So this is my version of garlic. Maybe you can call it ranch. I mean, I don't really know what you want to call it. But I'm a dipper. Yeah, I like to dip everything. I like to have flavor, like I said. Even if it is the same flavors every day, which is not, because I'm not adding the buffalo or anything else. And this is the avocado oil that I sauteed my garlic in. So, but I also, because this is gone now, I also use this 100% cold pressed avocado oil, non-GMO. So this is all I cook with. It's 100% pure avocado oil. I love it, I love it. Seasonings, same. Turmeric, my sea salt, cumin, organic dill, black pepper. I prefer fresh herbs, you know, I prefer fresh cilantro, fresh dill, fresh parsley, all that good stuff. I've been having a hard time finding it. So, you know, I use what I can. So, and all I have to do, like, I find it in the jars. I just have to go get some parsley in the jar. And rosemary. I love rosemary. I just need to stock up on some new jar herbs. Again, I prefer it fresh, especially fresh rosemary. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see how this is going. Looks good. It's coming along. Maybe another, let's see, what does my timer say? 27 minutes. So in like, I don't know, 15, I'll start my steak. And I'm going to cook it in the same pan that the garlic came out of. See all the juices are still in there? I'm just going to heat it up before I put the steak in there. Cooking on medium. This is on medium right now. It was on high, but the water was dripping down too much. So, yeah, making a mess here. Making a mess. So my steak I just put on, it's on medium low. And I'm going to cook that for a couple minutes on that side, flip it, cook it for another few minutes on the other side. So this is done. It only cooked for about 13 minutes until I decided, or no, I had it on for 40 and there's 10 minutes left. So yeah, it cooked for 30 minutes. Sorry, it's getting a little steamy here, getting a little steamy. All right, so the rest of that I put in my chopper. I'm going to make cauliflower, kale, green bean, and garlic hummus. And once it cools off completely, I'm going to put it in the fridge. And that's what I'm going to eat tomorrow. Again, I've only tried this one other time, so I cannot reheat it. So, yeah. And I'm going to add the rest of this garlic, just the oil in there. There is a piece of raw garlic in there already. And I'm probably going to add the dip. That's going to give it some flavor. I might add a little bit of this as well to give it flavor. And I did add some of this hemp protein powder. It looks very fine. It's just powder. And I also added some organic hemp hearts because I forgot I had this actually in the fridge to thicken up my dip. So only like a teaspoon of this. I'm still getting used to it. So, all right. I flipped my steak. It's looking good. I'm going to cook it for, 2 more minutes on this side. It's already been about a minute. I started grinding this up in my chopper. It's not the consistency yet I want, so I'm going to keep going. I added about a tablespoon of this, and like I said, the rest of my sauteed already garlic, which what I didn't add in here. So now I'm just cooking the sides a little bit. I'm doing it with a fork today so I don't burn my fingers like the other day. Even though my fingernails are long enough to handle this, but I just do that on each side for, I don't know, not even a minute. So my kale, green bean, and cauliflower and garlic hummus is done. I could have kept going with the grinder and make it more smoother. I have before, but sometimes it doesn't have to be that smooth because a chip is going to go in that no matter what. So I put some on my plate so you can see. This is going to cool and I'm going to put it in the fridge and I'm going to eat this cold tomorrow. I'll probably add quinoa to it actually, with chips. So that's my empty processor. That's what I did. Steamed it for 30 minutes and then put it in there, grind it up, let it cool, put it in the fridge. There you go, dip with chips. Alright, so I have some little raw garlic here. I love eating raw garlic. And I decided, right, after I steamed all this, to throw it in the pan that the steak was in. Just, to keep it hot while I was finishing up my dip there. So, and I'm getting the juices from the steak. My steak is resting here. It's, it was a little too pink for me still, so I did cut it, and then I just did each side. So, see there's still blood on the spoon? Yeah, I had to put it back in, so. And I'm going to add that in here, because now it's cold. So, and it's still a little pink. You can still see it. I'm getting used to it. I used to like my steak like really, really done, like so dead. So dead. Alright. Steak, kale, green beans, cauliflower. Pretty much all the way steamed, just heating it really quick in the pan. Alright, my food is done. I have grass-fed steak, and I have kale, cauliflower, and green beans that I steamed for 30 minutes and then put in the pan that I made the steak in really quick just to heat it back up. I have my homemade hummus with the same ingredients here. I just put it in a chopper. That's going to be cooled, like I said, and put in the fridge and eaten tomorrow with chips. Probably add quinoa to it. I have my homemade dip here that I put a lot of, not a lot, like 2 tablespoons in here, so that's why it's all messy. But this has sauteed garlic in it. It has dill in it, sea salt, pepper, turmeric, cumin, and dill. Did I say dill already? And it's made with non-dairy cashew yogurt and salt. Sea salt. I don't know if I said that. I see my garlic on top that I steamed. Look at that. All right. If you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. All natural, all organic, gluten-free, sugar-free, and dairy-free. Tons of fiber. Got your protein, your garlic, natural heal all. Everyone, it's all about the gut. It's all about the gut. Yes, I eat a lot of vegetables, but people don't understand that it's not just about protein, fiber. Gut and brain connection is huge. You want to clear up your mind, you want better function, you gotta have a lot of fiber, you guys. And a little bit here of the hummus so I could just try it. And so you guys can get a better visual of the consistency of it. Alright, like, share, and subscribe. Alright, really quick. I just had to show this. Like, look at that. That is perfect. I used to not eat my steak like that. It's so hard for me to still believe that 3 years ago I did not know how to cook at all. Like, that is a perfect steak. You couldn't tell before because it wasn't cut into. But, like, look at that. Alright, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.